What's up, y'all? This is Riley D, and now I'm gonna rant on Nickelodeon. Now, I remember I watched Nickelodeon first time in early 2000s. Before I was in kindergarten. You know, I like, I like, I really like Nickelodeon. It was my favorite channel next to Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. It was a great channel, but now it became a worse channel now. You know, Let me tell you something. Nickelodeon not first started when Nickelodeon first started. Nickelodeon started when they as a Pinwheel Network, but now changed name to Nickelodeon in 1979. I remember some shows. I watched them, like um Are You Afraid of the Dark? Um, you can't do that on television. Um, Angry Beavers. Uh, Rimp and Stimpy, The Rugrats, Rocket Power, Rocko's Modern Life, um, The Amanda Show, Kenan and Kel, excuse me, uh, um, all that, the 90s, all that. Uh, my thoughts on the 2000s one is, okay, but it cannot beat the 90s. The 2001s is kinda suck to me. The old SpongeBob, of course. The Fairly Odd Parent, the new one kind of sucks. Um, Drake and Josh and etc. etc. In 2000, of some of them were good, but some of them were just terrible. Like, let me talk about the shows that are terrible. Um, First start is the Naked Brothers Band. The Naked Brothers Band. I don't like that show much. I mean, there's some songs I like from them, but some songs were not that good. And not to mention Nat Wolf, he's not really a good singer. He's not really a good singer. uh, but it has a lot of movies, like The Mystery Girl, Operation Mojo, and something like that. I mean, like, really? And, next show, Mr. Me. I do not like that show. It was creepy as hell. If you look at the puppets, the puppets, oh my goodness, they look so freaking ugly. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. Next is Wayside. Of course, Wayside is not the Nicktoon show. It came from it's a Canadian cartoon. I do not like that show, but the only likable characters were Todd, the main character. I like Todd. He's a very smart character, way more smart than these freaking stupid people on Wayside. I remember the episode when they talking to the thinking that the dead rat was sick. Seriously, that is so disgusting and freaking stupid. Oh my god. So yeah, Wayside sucks, and iCarly. I do not like this show that much. I don't really like it. I mean, that's all I can say. Victorious, I do not like that show, but the only good thing about this show is four good-looking women. Oh my god. uh, but despite all that, it sucks. Next is Big Time Rush, more like Big Time Flush. Uh, I gotta say this show is hot garbage. The same creator who did excuse me, Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guide. I like Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guide. It can teach you people how to in middle school, get ready for the test and getting organized. and something like that. I mean, it's a really good show. I mean, it really is. Um, but the Big Time Rush, it's a freaking bad show. I'm not gonna call him Big Time Rush. I will say Big Time Flush. I will say Big Time Flush is a god awful show, and they sucked as a band as well. Even though there's some songs I like, but the one thing that I do not like from Big Time Rush, from as a band, that they sampled one of the songs from the FIFA 98 video game. You know that song, Blur, the song 2, and the lead singer was from the from the band Gorillaz. I'm a big fan of Gorillaz. But I do not like the Big Time Rush sample the song that I really like the most, that really make me hyped up, Blur, song 2, and they just freaking sampled it for the electronic rock music, which is freaking disgrace. No, no, I do not like it. Window Down sucks, and Big Time Flush is a god awful show and not a good music group. Next is let's see, the Fred Show. God awful. This show sucks ass. But wait, there's a other show that Luke is on is 10 times worser than Fred Show. It's of course Marvin. This show is freaking god awful. It was terrible, not funny, and it's freaking disgusting. I remember once I saw one promo when he just filled a mix that Marvin filled a milkshake, shooting a milkshake, filled a cup of milkshake with his nose, and then next thing you know, he drinks it, and after drinking it, there's a girl sitting next to her saying that was disgusting, really awesome, and I'm like, are you serious? That's not freaking awesome. That's not awesome. That's freaking disgusting. Oh my god. Oh. So yeah, Marvin sucks. Let's move on to the next show. Next is, oh my goodness, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh my freaking god. I can't stand this show. This show is one of the worst drugged up modern cartoons ever. I mean, seriously, Fanboy and Chum Chum is fucking annoying me as hell. It makes me wanna freaking punch them in their freaking faces. The only, the characters in the show were not likable, but the only likable character is none other than Kyle. I like Kyle. You know why? Because he can't stand Fanboy and Chum Chum. I can't stand Fanboy and Chum Chum too. I mean, I just don't. But Kyle is the only character I like from the show. But despite all that, it sucks ass. And what's the next show I'm gonna be talking about? Oh, sorry about that. I was thinking of the next show, but never mind about that. So yeah, Nickelodeon is freaking terrible as hell, and it's I mean, I can't watch it anymore. Oh yeah, and the KCA Wars now, it sucks. And I think the 2013 one, it was freaking rigged because, it just freaking rigged, Like, for example, the favorite male artist, Justin Bieber won, but yet Bruno Mars had the most votes. I mean, Bruno Mars should have won. I mean, I think he's an okay artist. I think he has talent, but Justin Bieber won. Like, what the hell, Casey? I mean, Can Bruno Mars just give him a frick? Can you give Bruno Mars a orange blimp? Like seriously? Oh my god. Yeah. And oh yeah, the Nick Studio 10. I thought Fanboy and Chum Chum were bad, but honestly, this show was freaking worse. I remember one time I watched it was they made a song called "Fart in a Jar." That is freaking terrible and freaking disgusting. If you don't know what the song all about, excuse me, this song was all about farting in a jar, then smell the fart in a jar. It's like, what the hell? That's fucking disgusting. What the fuck? Oh my, oh, this show was horrendously bad. It's just terrible. And the promos, I think the Nickelodeon don't have any creativity of the promos anymore. I mean, it's just, it just don't. I mean, they needed better promos. And also the Nickelodeon, Nicktoons Network, Nick Nicktoon Networks freaking sucks now. I mean, they just show some same shows every time, like SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Avatar, and yada yada yada, but not the old Nicktoon shows. Like, seriously, come on. I think that's about it. Um, don't tell me what you think of Nickelodeon nowadays, and tell me what your thoughts on the show are that you mentioned. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video. I'm Riley D. Peace out. Later.